I'm AJ, aka Big Smooth, aka Big Homie. These my little niggas right here.
Really, nigga?
So I was just going through Instagram, bro, and I kind of got to my head. I realized something that nowadays how media is so sensitive. You feel me? So, like, cause a lot of things that we post, we need to really just see it before we post it, cause you don't know which nerves it strikes.
I don't think it matters though, to be honest. Cause every page is for a certain person. If you don't like what they
it's not even
page.
that. I'm just saying like in general, like how today's world has become.
Yeah.
Anything you would say.
Hell
it makes people sensitive.
Yeah, you can't even
joke.
You can't even like really joke about it, because then somebody gonna be like, oh, why do whoop-de-doo,
Tell it disrespectful. That's not right.
Yeah, that's not right. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much how it is, and I be seeing that a lot on Instagram.
I be seeing that too. People be
most like animal stuff, like just all you gotta do is post a picture of fucking like a meat, and there be somebody in the comment just be like,
or no,
just going on,
or like the funny shit, like bitches be like and shit, and then you'll see a bitch at the bottom, you be like, we do not be like that. We're so disrespectful.
It's so sensitive, bro. Just chill, bro. It's not for you, They take shit like to a whole different level. If you think about that U.S. and Iran stuff,
exactly.
Man,
bro, it went from a little conflict to a whole world war,
and memes and stuff.
Two people beefing.
World War III was trending like 2 times on Twitter, bro. Number 1 trending, bro. I was just like,
what? Serious?
Yeah, I'm dead.
That's why.
That shit didn't make no sense. How is there gonna be a war? It's only 2 countries beefing. How is there a world war?
There was a couple other people. I don't know. People got scared. Honestly, if Iran fucks with US, you just get fucked, like just like that. Yeah. Just one nuclear strike and they're all dead.
We're good though. They got a bounty on Trump now, so we good. 80 mil. You gonna claim it?
80 mil? Yeah, no, I'm claiming it.
Bro, like that, nigga.
Yeah, bro, let's talk about World War III. Y'all think it's gonna happen though? I don't think so.
Never.
I think it's just media taking it too.
First of all, I don't think Iran wants to start a war with you, America. At least not right now.
Apparently they do.
Why would they? See, no, because like they just canceled it. They're not trying to start a war with us. They just want Trump.
Yeah, they just want.
That's why they put the bounty in.
It's because they killed the leader of
or like some general,
some general. Iranian general. Yeah, my bad.
Qasem Soleimani or something like that.
Yeah, this guy. But honestly, the person we killed, a lot of people don't realize how bad this guy was. Like how he treated his people.
They were basically brainwashed.
Well, why did we even go after that nigga?
Alright, that's what I was reading about. Supposedly, the day before his assassination, or the thing that killed him, he had blood of American troops on his hand. There was basically a drone, United States drone, flying above them, and it was a $200 million drone, and they shot it down. And basically they had like a lot of conflict and stuff before that, and that's when they ended up killing.
So they just struck first on the military.
Yeah, they struck first, and they had planned attacks in the future for the USA. So basically, it was pretty good that they killed him.
It is cool, bro.
They're picking the wrong country though.
They don't
want the smoke.
They don't want the smoke.
Why would you even want to fight USA, bro? You're not gonna win that war.
Donald Trump aside, bro. Just not even put him out. Like, throw him out.
Just assassinate Donald Trump and go about your day.
Yeah, bro. Like United States is just too damn powerful, bro.
Exactly.
Fucking people do what? How much he spent? How much US spent on?
He spent like $2 trillion on brand new equipment.
We spend more than any, bro. New York.
You know how much we are in debt,
so
bro?
Oh, we're
so much in debt, bro. Like US is so much in debt, bro. It's like trillions and trillions, hundreds of trillions of dollars.
And plus, Iran doesn't have to worry about us, because you guys remember when they accidentally shot down the plane with the passengers, the Boeing?
I know, bro.
Oh, Ukrainian plane.
And now they got to worry, because it was Canadians, and now they got to worry about Ukraine and Canada.
But how do you accidentally shoot down a plane?
That's what I'm saying.
Explain that to me.
Like,
oh my god, I aimed at the plane and shot it, but it's an accident.
I thought it was the Americans, and I shot it down.
You can't do that.
Nah, that's so stupid. Honestly, for a second, I thought it would. When they said they
I didn't know what it was.
Because it said Boeing 737, so I thought it was. Like a couple years ago, I had that one 737 that got lost, like with hella people.
Like Malaysia or something.
Yeah, like Malaysia. I thought I was like, damn, they found it over there. I was like, fuck. But it's a whole different one. Let's see what's up.
No, but I feel you could tell, like, you know, the troop planes, the ones where they go in and they drop them off. You could tell the difference between that one and then like a regular plane that has people in it.
Yeah, so stupid. They just did it to send it was an attack that kind of like fired back on them. Mm-hmm. That whole thing on U.S. and Iran, I think. World War III. Cut it out. It's not gonna happen, bro.
It's not, bro.
That's just one of hella things that happened this past decade, though.
Exactly.
It's just, yeah, it's crazy.
So we're finna get into the past decade.
Everything that transpired.
Yeah, since we just entered a new decade, we want to recap on
2020.
Big events that happened.
Big events. Some bad, mostly bad.
But yeah, most of them is bad. Sorry about that. We didn't do enough research, but we got a little.
It was just you can't really find a lot of good stuff.
I mean, you could if we would have took more time to research.
You just gotta dumb it down for Google, cause I don't know why, but yeah, we're gonna start off.
No, we didn't Google any of this. Actually, this is all knowledge.
Knowledge.
Give him a wink.
Nah. What's one of the first things? 2010, bro.
2010.
That's the Haiti earthquake. That's actually really devastating.
Yeah, that shit was really
so crazy.
I mean, I heard about it, but I didn't realize how bad it was. They start talking about how many people died. And how many people that were missing. When I was a kid, I remember hearing like hella people were missing. Like I remember people like showing videos of people like families crying and shit.
Down in the rubble, they couldn't find them.
Hella rubble. Like all the buildings collapsed. I think it's because and the earthquake wasn't even that strong. It was like a 7.2. It wasn't even that strong of an earthquake, but their infrastructure, all their buildings.
And right after the Haiti, the earthquake, that happened. Like a couple more earthquakes happened right after that. Aftershock, like I think it was 5.
Not really, but the reason why, but the aftershocks do damage too, though, because their buildings aren't good. The buildings are already damaged from the 7.2.
Yeah, then you saw a lot of places rebuilding, like San Francisco. A lot of the buildings that they build, schools built, they bought the earthquake proof, everything.
Exactly.
So that's something that really opened a lot of people's eyes. That's crazy.
But Haiti don't have that kind of money to do shit like that, though.
Haiti
their buildings are.
I mean, they're still building to this day, though. They're still like
they're rebuilding. Yeah,
they're still rebuilding a lot of their stuff because they don't have a lot of resources. They
didn't get help from the USA.
I mean, a
little bit here and there, but how much?
Did y'all hear about the Wyclef Jean thing?
What?
Where he I don't know if this is true, but I heard that he invested in he did like this fundraiser for Haiti for their earthquakes. But then it was like a scandal where like half the money was gone.
I did hear about that. I did hear about
John took like half of the money.
I heard it on the internet.
And he raised hella money and took like half that shit.
Yeah, bro, that's not even cool.
That ain't cool, bro. And he's from there though. That's the whole point. Everybody was like pumped up because he's from there. He's he's an artist. He was representing them and shit. And then all of a sudden, half of that money just came up missing.
Yeah, bro. 2010, bro. It was
She's only a 7.0 earthquake. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then freaking Yemen, bro. Yemen came out of nowhere. They started war. They said, that we going war on Al Qaeda. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yemen was against USA, right?
Yeah.
United States?
Yemen.
No, against ISIS.
Al Qaeda. Yeah.
Yeah, Al Qaeda.
Are we on something else?
Yeah.
Okay, I was looking up.
Now we're gonna go to Yemen, Al Qaeda.
I don't know nothing about that.
Wasn't it death of Obama?
No, Osama died in 2012, like 2 years later.
Oh yeah.
So he didn't even die like that.
So what was that war for anyway? What even happened? I don't really know about that. The Yemen and Al Qaeda thing. So
I think it was just a lot. Like they would just fight a lot. Al Qaeda
was they like right next door?
Damn near. It was just like Al Qaeda was just like it's basically Yemen just had enough. Feel me? They were just like, nah.
Oh, they was getting pushed around and shit.
Yeah, we're coming for you now. Yeah.
Because basically Al Qaeda, they were in the city and they were basically harming a lot of people. So Yemen, they went out through like the back parts of where ISIS was at. Yeah, the outskirts. And they tried to just push them out. That war lasted for a long time.
That's crazy, bro. 2011. 2011, yeah, that's where.
That's what that was in?
That's where Obama. No, 2010 was Yemen declared. 2011 is when Osama just died. Because U.S. 2011. Yeah, 2011. That's where it happened.
2011.
So you would think that Yemen declaring war on Al Qaeda, that was just a start.
Exactly.
Then the U.S. came, the Navy SEAL, was it this Team 6, SEAL Team 6, right?
I don't know.
I think so. And they just, it's crazy, man.
I'm so happy that they actually found that nigga, because I just feel like I remember like thinking back to before they couldn't find him, all those years they couldn't find him.
Yeah.
I think that was low key bullshit, bro. As soon as Obama get elected, he find him in a few years, but it took 10 years for
There's a lot of conspiracies about that.
Yeah, it's a lot, yeah. A lot of people saying he wasn't even looking before Obama got elected.
I'm glad he died, bro, because he was behind the terror attacks in 9/11.
Exactly.
Yeah, the terror attacks.
Like, shit.
9/11, he was accused
that
of
was
that one,
really
right?
big for 2000, bro. I was I was in the islands, though, so I was still a little baby.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I was born. Oh, I was.
We were just
Oh, yeah, I was born.
little.
5 months. I was 5 months old.
I wasn't even here, but I remember now my grandparents, because they were here, and they were really telling me about how devastated everybody just got. Because, this is hella people died. A lot of people died, So that's just and I just couldn't imagine it because I wasn't there.
Just imagine. I couldn't imagine either. Like being in the buildings.
Like being in the like
trying to run
the
downstairs
feeling,
and shit. Yeah, bro.
Feeling. Like a couple people even like jumped out the window.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Oh, I did see a picture of like the famous jumping man or something like that.
I think there's a document on
there is
Netflix.
Yeah.
It's actually a firefighter, like a new firefighter that had a body camera on. Oh no, he just had a camera with him. He actually filmed a lot of it.
Oh, yeah,
and
too, yeah.
Saw people like jumping out that, it was just terrifying. Like my grandparents.
A lot of those firefighters died too, because they were going upstairs to like get people out while the building was falling.
My granddad was like, everything just went silent for a cool minute.
When that shit fell.
It was just silent. Everybody was just. New York was just.
And basically, most of those people that survived, there's like a disease called asbestos, and they inhale it, and then they get cancer in a couple of years, and then they just die. So not a lot of them survived.
From like what?
Yeah, asbestos is just like the dust.
Oh, so the dust.
It's basically the dust.
All the chemicals from
the
fire and
all the like the fiber and stuff that they inhale.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I mean, I'm not surprised that shit happened. It's just terrible. It was big, Hella people just lost their life. Now they have it's nice. They have a little mural that commemorates everybody.
Museum, museum. A lot of people go there usually.
Now all the kids gonna hear about it every year.
Yeah, it was big. It was national.
What big?
It's probably something that you look back at and you can't really forget about it.
Yeah, my mom was in the living room at that time, and she said that all the TVs like went blank, and then
it went straight
to
the
Osama dying. Osama bin Laden dying. It really is a good thing.
It's hard to say that though.
That's true though. It is, but then you just gotta think about how he was as a person.
All the harm he did to the United States.
And what he planned on doing too, because I know that wasn't just his one.
That was not.
I know he planned on doing more. I know that just wasn't his just one and done. I'm pretty sure he had a whole master plan.
And here comes media, bro. This is where media is so like crazy. Remember in 2012 how they had the world ending? They had the world's about to end.
You know where that started from? That started all from like the Mayans. Like they had like a calendar. They created a calendar, right?
Yeah.
But they calendar they had it all the way up to a specific day in 2012, and then it just stops right there. So they just people just assume that
so
we're gonna die. Yeah, that's what that means. That means the world's gonna end that year. The Mayans knew about it. Shut up! You don't even know what you're talking about.
Dude, it's 2020 now. Come on now,
bro. They're gonna keep making predictions.
Every a lot of years they
we're gonna die this year.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. I tell you what though, bro. 2020 sounds great to me, but 2025, 2030, like it doesn't really like match. Like
the 2030 sounds great.
It just seems weird.
It just seems weird, right? Saying it. We're gonna be in 2030, 2040, 2050, 2021.
Yeah, that's gonna be weird.
Yeah, I'm not saying the world's gonna end, but it's just kind of weird to just say it. It better not. Yeah, bro, I'm still 18. Bro.
Exactly. Better not end until I die.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
We still got time to catch this bag.
Exactly, bro.
So what were we talking about? What were we on?
The world-ending conspiracies.
Oh yeah. So that's 2012, right?
Yeah. There was shooting over there. I forgot what shooting was, but it was like.
Oh, it was hella shootings.
Yeah.
There was like I think there was like a kid shooting where there was like 12 kids died or some shit, like hella kids.
20 kids and like 6 adults.
Oh, is it
on school?
Yeah.
That's
hella kids. That's ridiculous. I can't even like fathom that, bro. That's just like, how do you just? I can understand like if you got beef with somebody, like a real beef, and you kill them. I kind of get that. But kids though,
Kids,
that's like the most innocent person.
It's
How
like
can you just kill a kid?
Like innocence, like.
How can you look at kids in their eyes?
How do you have the courage? Yeah, how do you just have the courage to just be like,
I'm gonna take this kid's life. Yeah, I'm gonna take this child's life.
Not even 20, bruh.
20 kids.
And at the end of the day, it's basically they arrest them, right? They arrest the person who killed the kid.
Shot that nigga.
Yeah, no.
Should have been on a death penalty.
Yeah, but the thing is that the thing about like mental illness. Oh, he had he had a bad past.
That don't matter, bro.
Yeah, that don't matter. Did he ever have a real mental illness?
Right.
That's a lot of
That's
people.
the question.
A lot of people. That's how they get away with it.
Yeah,
bro.
the past shit.
They just shoot somebody. Oh,
if it's something genetic though, I understand that. But if it's something you just gonna try to,
this wasn't good.
No, I don't believe in that.
All right, go a week. Go get mentally evaluated. But I'm pretty sure, no, your actions gotta have, some kind of
against kids.
Kids though,
yeah,
kids. Now you gotta be like really like fucked up in the head. That gotta be genetic. You can't just kill 20 kids.
How
the fuck?
You can't.
How do you just shoot kids? I will never be able to understand that. 20 kids.
20 kids.
That's ridiculous.
20. Damn, bro.
What else? Wasn't there? It was another shooting in 2012. Wasn't there? Trayvon Martin? Was that Trayvon?
Was it? I don't know.
I think it was 2012.
Fuck. I didn't get the.
Bro, all I can see is 2011,
Yeah,
2012,
bro, I didn't see that part.
2018, 2020, 2019.
But I think that's 2013 was.
Oh yeah, 2012. Trayvon Martin did die in 2012.
2012.
Yeah,
That was like.
that's big too.
The big start.
That was the big start for like the shootings
and
shit
stuff.
like that. It was the first time a white man realized that he can still get away with killing a black man. Oh, another thing about Trayvon, that's like because of his death though. That's what really made like the Black Lives Matter. The movement was already made. It was already made before, but this what really made it big though. Yeah, the blood. People start wearing the shirt and shit. Yeah. I liked that movement though. I just hate it when people try to like one up it with the all lives matter.
Yeah,
that's like some. I mean, I get it, but I feel like why are you even doing that? Just let us have Black Lives Matter. You don't have to put extra shit on it. All lives matter.
It gets so much controversial.
It is.
That's like trying to.
That's what brings the controversial. Yeah. That's really what it is. So 2013, right? Nelson Mandela died. That's one of the things that happened.
2013, Nelson Mandela died?
Yeah, I think so. Right? Yeah, a lot of stuff happened, man. This past year was just terrible, man. Past decade. Like some good came out of it though, but a lot of it was just bad. We're moving on to 2013. I think 2013 was when Mandela died.
Nelson Mandela died. And passed away.
It was big for Africa, man.
Yeah.
Nelson Mandela
was big for Africa. A lot of people thought he was already dead.
Cause he was in prison for what, 20 plus years?
People just assumed he was dead.
But
didn't they make a movie out of him too?
Yeah, they did a couple movies about him.
I don't remember watching it.
Yeah, man. Nelson Mandela. But he just kept his cool, like, cause they were saying like he would read books, write in jail just to keep his sane, so he doesn't like go insane.
Exactly, cause that shit would
20 plus years and
looking at the same
bro,
walls.
Looking at the same walls, bro. Nah. And he was the president. That's cool. And then he just passed away, which is bad.
Ebola. There we go.
Ebola.
Let's start on that. Ebola. That was the outbreak of Ebola.
Yeah, moving on to 2014, bro. Damn, the Ebola virus. Man.
That shit was scary. I was really scared of that.
That was scary.
On some real shit.
That was so scary, bro.
I was really scared of that. That shit. It started in West Africa. I don't know exactly where, but it started in West Africa.
I mean, when it came out, it was big, bro.
It was big.
Like,
thought I was gonna die. I thought I was over.
How do you get contact? It's like blood, right?
Blood.
You get contact.
Yeah. Or like an open sore, any open wounds, or
it's from like animals and insects. If you get bitten or
probably it's usually a mosquito. That's usually that's the insect that bites humans the most.
Yeah,
so that's
like,
how it gets passed.
Then you fever.
And when you would get infected, the doctors will tell you to wash your hands. But the thing was that in Africa, they didn't have clean water or
to really wash hands and whatnot. You know.
But even so, though, it was once you get infected, it's pretty much over.
It's pretty much over. Yeah.
And, well, back then it was. I mean,
but now they have better medicine to kind of reduce it. So now there's only like 1,000 United States cases per year. I mean, it's a lot, but not as many.
Horrible. I heard a story though. Like you start throwing up blood and stuff. It sounded horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
You know,
it got to America at one point too. It was in Texas. I remember.
Yeah, and social media, bro. Social media. You know what started popping up near Florida? It was like, oh, zombie is real.
I did hear about that.
Oh my god, bro. It was just like.
Once again, memes, social media.
Again, social media, bro. They just.
Nah, you know what? I low key believe it. I don't believe it.
I didn't believe it.
I low key believe it, bro.
I was just like, you just kind of.
I heard about they were doing tests with some like chemicals.
Yeah, you just start sensing shit to where you're just like, bro, you just playing too much now.
Yeah, I don't know, but you know what?
No,
about zombies.
About a year after that, there was like a radio show. It was a radio show, and some people hacked into it, and they did like a fake broadcast. And you know how sometimes when an emergency is happening and it does like the little dee, and then it's like something scary, and they were like, oh, there's zombies popping out. It's not a test.
It was on social media?
It was on social media. People hacked into it just to like mess around with people.
Nah, that's just doing too much.
That's funny though.
It's funny, but it's just.
And I'm pretty sure that was like a Ebola.
That shit was legit though. The zombie thing, I think it was legit. But I don't know if it was like real zombies. But I heard that like scientists was doing like secret shit with chemicals, and then it had some type of reaction. They had to shut down the whole facility and block all the zombies and stuff. Or they were acting like zombies. I don't know if they were necessarily zombies.
Something positive. I mean, 2015, it was just like a whole shit. You know, Obama's presidential election. He was in the election, and you know, he legalized. You know, all the governments, 50 states now all have. You know, gay marriage got legal.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. You know, it was a lot in the making. It should have been done that a long time ago.
Yeah, it should have.
That's something positive that came out of.
It's a big thing. Gay marriage is a big thing too because there's a lot of you get a lot of benefits for being married. There's a lot of things come with being married. There's a lot of protection come with being married. And since gay people couldn't get married, they didn't get none of those benefits.
And it's not even just that. It's just like you kind of just have that relief. Now you're just cooling your skin.
Exactly.
You're good. Like you feel free. You're like, oh, I don't gotta hide it no more.
Now you can actually say I'm married.
You can just be like, you just. No, it's just about now. You just have a whole level of respect for yourself because you're just like, I don't need to hide it.
And now you know other people respect you now since they allow you to get married. That's a sign of respect.
There's a lot of people that support you.
I mean, there's obviously going to be backlash. You know, it always is. You know, but the cool thing is that you got that in the eyes of the world. You know, you're a person too now. Yeah. You know, it's not the person, but you're accepted by everybody.
And your marriage is real.
And your marriage and your love just gets stronger.
Exactly.
And your marriage.
It just makes you feel better about that.
Yeah, it just makes you feel better. Because a lot of times when that topics come up, people get uncomfortable. Yeah. You know, it just make you feel
embarrassed.
Embarrassed that they don't want to talk about it.
But now it's like a normal thing. You can just talk about it.
Yeah, now they have parades. They have a lot of cool stuff. You know, and
you know what's funny, bro? You know how they had like the gay parade? I heard there's a straight parade too, bro.
For real? There's a straight parade. That's kind of doing too much.
That is, bro. But it was only like 200 people there. It wasn't even nobody.
It's
really
probably the people that don't really like gay marriage.
Yeah,
that's what it really is. I feel like that's what it is.
Just imagine, like, just
stupid. What do you do?
Straight parade.
What the fuck?
That's just stupid.
Yeah.
People come with the stupid shit.
Yeah, 2015, man. That's what it was. 2016. Positive thing happened in the sports world, bro.
Basketball championship.
Cleveland Cavaliers. It was kind of a sour moment
for me too,
I'm a Warriors fan. You know, I'm a Warriors fan. So it was sour for me because, you know, Cavaliers.
The Cavs won. I don't think they won in 50 years before that.
Yeah, I think it took like 50 years. And then baseball team, the Cleveland Indians.
Indians, yeah, they won 100 years.
100 years.
It took them 100 years to win another championship.
Hey, but that basketball, that series was a good one, bro.
It was a good series. It was good. It wasn't though. It was and it wasn't at the same time.
It was at that moment. Cleveland beat us. Next year we had KD and we stomped them for 2 years straight. That shit was just amazing. But yeah, Cleveland finally won them. LeBron got hella happy. Homeboy came from Miami, won a championship.
Wait. LeBron's from Miami?
No, he came from Miami.
I thought you were saying like that's where he was from.
I said he came from Miami.
He's from Cleveland, right?
He's from
that's why he was crying and shit when he won.
Yeah, he finally won.
Yeah. I don't like that nigga.
He's a cool dude.
Alright,
Nah, we can leave that in, man. I want niggas to know like
LeBron cool, bro. Like off the court with the things he does for
yeah, I know.
Community
I give him props for that. But
yeah, because he got a whole I Promise school. You know,
he's a
on court. Yeah, I don't really like him either though. I mean, you can't really deny that he's dominating. Like he's dominated the decade, but. Golden State, you just gotta wait for GS when we get Giannis, bro. Watch out.
We don't even need Giannis though.
But we gonna get him though. Really.
Once we get all our players back, we gonna still be that same Warriors team that they can't be.
Sure. But Cleveland Indians, the baseball teams, to be on a drought for 100-something years, bro.
100 years? That's hella long.
That means nothing went right for you guys.
They're like the Browns. Alright, so now where we at? 2017.
2017, the legalization
of marijuana.
Smoke weed every day.
Chiefin'.
Marijuana.
Nah, but it's not bad, bro.
It's not. It is though. It is and it ain't.
It has a lot of health benefits, bro. For
certain, it's not good for certain people. Some people, you shouldn't smoke weed.
Yeah, marijuana legalization is cool, you know, but I say it has a lot of benefits as to if you're a patient, like, because they have like a lot of medicine for that.
Yeah, my dad, he has rubbing alcohol, and he put it in marijuana, and every time because you know how I get an injury in the back for soccer, he puts it in my back, and it actually helps within the next day.
See, my dad takes CBD. You know, a lot of because he has like.
CBD don't really get you high though, right?
No, it's not. That's
strictly
like medical. Yeah, it's like strictly medicine. So he has like a little cart that he uses. It's his own strain. It's for his bones because he has like a gout.
Arthritis?
Arthritis. So it's for his bones. And it really and I see it in him and this shit really helps him. It doesn't just go away, but it's like eases his pain. He could do more. He's more active. So it has a lot of benefits, but then people misuse it. You know, they tend to misuse it a lot.
Right, but the law is actually really good though.
Yeah.
Just now niggas don't go to jail for AIDS.
Yeah, you just don't go to jail.
Cause that'd be low key some bullshit though. Like you barely have any weed and they take you to jail and shit, or they even take your weed and shit. That's kind of messed up. Niggas ain't trying to sell nothing. You just got an eighth, bro. You just want to smoke. You just trying to chill.
Unless you got a pound, then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pound. That's different.
That's a whole nother different shit right there.
But Trump was really trying. I hate Trump, but he was low key a G. That nigga was like, we gonna build a wall and we finna make Mexico pay for that shit.
Like,
that's a real. That nigga really thought he was.
But
a
I don't
G.
know what
that
he was
trying
to really prove from
exactly.
it because.
I don't know what he thought was gonna happen. He legit thought
if they're thinking because of the drug trafficking, if people in U.S. actually had a real like mind to it, just don't even do like coke and all
because if you take a look at it, it's like the consumers are the people.
Consumers are the people. Supply and demand just goes up, bro.
No, I get why he said that, but that's not gonna solve the
problem. That's not gonna solve anything. Building the wall is not gonna solve.
People are gonna know how to do.
You'd rather try.
I think Trump was just talking out the side of his neck just to get people excited. That's all he was doing. He was just talking on the side of his neck to get people excited. That nigga wasn't gonna do shit.
People are gonna get a bigger ladder. They're gonna go up, and then they're just gonna.
Yeah, I mean it's not even that. There's parts of
exactly. They're gonna figure it out.
There's parts of the land where you just take one step.
I seen a documentary where there's like cartels.
That's gonna be a waste of money.
They actually like build holes.
And
they can't detect them. There's one hole that they couldn't detect till like what 3 years later.
They did. Isn't that how they got El Chapo out of prison?
Yeah.
They built the right. I tell you, they said the tunnel was hella big.
Yeah, it was hella big.
They said they had hella room. They was just standing up, chilling. They had a whole.
It was like a $2 million
tunnel.
Yeah, it was like a $2 million tunnel.
That was some real slick stuff, but they had dirt bikes in there. Just
they was chilling, bro.
That was cool, bro.
That's hella funny, though.
What else? 2019, right? We coming up to 2019.
Yep.
2019 was tough, bro. It was.
It was wildfires.
Fires, yeah, that's
wildfires.
It was a year of wildfires.
Wildfires.
A lot of wildfires. It's the one in Cali. I don't know where in Cali.
It's Sonoma, Yolo County, Mount Shasta. Australia is
Brazil. Australia and Brazil, those are the ones though.
Yeah. Brazil, the Amazon, right? The Amazon.
Yeah, the Amazon. See,
that's where we get our
20%.
That's most, a lot of oxygen
That
comes
shit
from.
was terrible.
A lot of wildlife is there too. There's more diversity in Brazil than anywhere.
Australia's still going through it, actually.
Australia, yeah, exactly.
It's gonna take a long time to start.
Koala's probably gonna go extinct.
You know all the stuff that all the wildfires that happen around us. PG&E went out bankrupt. They went out of business.
Yeah, because you remember the one.
They no way. They went out of business. I knew they was gonna take a hit, but they went out of business.
So they went bankrupt. So they say that they went bankrupt because they couldn't pay enough for the.
There's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You know the one
damage.
in Chica?
But there's still PG&E. It's just like
so it all started from a power line.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Some family was camping and something was wrong with the power line and it just like
Started the fire.
Yeah, it started the fire.
That's crazy, man. Wildfires. I mean, Australia. You look at Australia. There, a lot of animals, like a million plus animals, are just dying.
Koalas though.
Koalas are.
They're already on the verge of extinction, and then they had to take that hit. Kangaroos too.
Yeah, there was actually a video of a kangaroo with burned hands and a woman came to the kangaroo, put water in his burned hands and
Yeah, man. 2019 was a lot of shit happening. Wildfires happening, you know.
Nothing good came out of it, though, right?
I mean, all those wildfires, that's all pollution. It's all pollution for global warming.
Yeah.
It's just all the whole just.
Yeah.
And once again, it's not real, right?
Yeah, that's what Trump says.
So
Trump
some
says
people
it's
say
not real.
global warming is not real. It's not real. But I don't believe that bullshit.
That's definitely some bullshit.
2019, not a lot of good thing came out of it.
I mean, no, it probably was.
There was, but it's just little moments, really. Because
not huge things.
if you look at the music industry, a lot of people
died.
Died.
Past 2 years, 2019.
Past 2 years, 2018, 2019, and it's they're either overdosing on drugs, bro, or they get killed. You know, what was it? Last year, 2018 was what X.
His friend died, Juice WRLD.
And then his friend this year, Juice WRLD died, and then Nipsey Hussle died, bro. That was big.
Mac Miller, that was longer though. That was like 2016.
Yeah.
That was
That's crazy, bro. And that Disney Channel star.
Cameron.
Cameron. Yeah, but I was mad about that.
But he's on. But
he had
a seizure. He had problems like it wasn't nothing drug related.
Yeah, he had a seizure.
I would never believe he would have taken drugs.
Oh no, we gotta do our predictions though. What we predict?
Oh yeah, that's gonna
the future's gonna be like
2020, bro. It's a brand new year, bro. So.
Donald Trump is gonna die. I don't know when.
Somebody's that's
from the $80 million.
That's
somebody
AJ's
wants that 80
prediction.
million.
Yeah, that's that big smooth prediction.
Smooth. You gotta say it like it's an SH though. Smooth.
Smooth.
Big smooth right here. You feel me?
Alright, yeah.
Big homie too. You call me big homie too.
Nah, nobody's calling you big homie, bro.
Hey, he's a bitch, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
So these my little niggas. They trying to act like.
Nah, bro.
I think you were gonna say that, bro.
What else, bro? What you think?
Alright, so my prediction, probably like in the next 5-10 years, artificial intelligence.
That's scary.
Elon Musk, he's actually somebody that doesn't think that it's gonna be really good for the world. He goes against it, but you know how there's like a lot of people that want to say that technology it's going further and stuff, and they're building more robots. And they're gonna take people out of their jobs.
Why would you want a machine that can think for itself?
That's what
I want to know.
over time, it's just gonna be smarter.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna be smarter than
It's
itself.
gonna get smarter than. Yeah.
It's not gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be like 5 years. I think it's more like 20.
Yeah, probably
It's
more
gonna
than 20
happen,
years. But it's really gonna happen.
But you know what else Elon's trying to do? He's trying to make like he's trying to make like going to the moon like just a normal trip.
He's
trying to make like a big enough like fucking spaceship that's gonna carry like
AI is gonna be big, bro. Like a lot of people gonna lose. Like a lot of people losing jobs right now.
Dangerous too.
It is really dangerous.
It is really dangerous.
It is dangerous.
Over time, it's gonna like
progress to more.
It's just gonna probably like think more than itself.
It's gonna realize. Then it's gonna realize, see all the bad shit that happens in the world. It's gonna just.
But at some part, technology will also be used for good. Like one thing is, bro, technology. If they really want to spend money, they should do it towards like wildfires. You know, like new technologies to if there is fires coming out, like to take it out. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, take the fire out.
I got a take on that too. Probably like you know how every year there's like new diseases coming in, people get infected.
Yeah.
And there's actually this guy. He's probably like about 19 years old. He has his own company and he's making new technology to detect breast cancer.
Oh wow.
So probably, to detect it. Yeah,
that's good.
And Tony Robbins, he actually invested into his company. He invested into his company and. Yeah, so that's good.
That's
for
the reason
wildfires, diseases. Yeah,
it's because they don't even realize that they have cancer, and it's already too late once they go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Because like there's a lot of cancer that's curable, but it's just that it's too late for most people. Once they find out, they're already in like stage 4, stage 3.
Like my grandpa from my mom's side, he passed away from cancer too.
Yeah, my granddad too. He had liver cancer, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what they really should spend their money on. I get it how they spend $2 trillion on freaking weapons
to protect us,
but like go a little further. You know, United States, we should just.
We spend more. Do you understand how much money we really spend on weapons?
Oh,
we spend like twice as more than any other country in the whole world.
Like we should spend a lot like money on like technologies like that. You know, grow it. You know, for us humans better ourselves.
Take a look at this. A lot of people, you know, like the boomers and stuff. They're saying that this generation is kind of messed up. We don't know what to do. But take a look at the YouTube community. Mr. Beast, he did a charity event, a fundraiser, and 20 million trees they planted. $20 million in like about a year.
I like old people like boomers, bro. They're cool, but like sometimes they just take it too much, bro. They're just like I seen the world through my eyes.
Yeah, I get it though. I look.
But like here's my thing though. They said like a lot of them say I seen the world, you know, blah blah blah, growing up. Like I see it, I still see it, you know, but they're not doing any part to try to take part in it, try to change it or nothing. They just like let it pass.
I thought you were talking about like the way how they talk about how we live now.
No, I'm talking about like them.
They say our life is so much easier. That's low-key true.
That's true, but like events that took place, like they're just like I seen life just pass through. Why'd you let it pass through? You should have did something about it. Shit turning.
Oh, you know what you're talking about when they be like telling stories.
Yeah, they be like telling stories.
Back in my day, I watched all this shit happen. All this
Why
happen.
Why don't you do something about it? Like, you know, it's to a certain extent. Like they're right about something. Like how a lot of us like live now. You know, but it's just kind of.
But that's just how life goes, though. That's what has to happen.
Yeah, it's just how it was just meant to be.
You need them to like to talk like that and tell those stories.
But for me, it just kind of gets annoying when they start like really trying to dumb us down even more, like try to like really step on us.
Like, back in my day, I went through mountains to go to school.
I don't give a fuck about you.
You gotta learn from somebody. That's what I'm saying, though. You gotta learn from somebody. Somebody gotta push you.
Like my granddad, he was clean with it. He was cool, you know. I like talking to him because things he would tell me. It's real, like it's about life lessons.
He was like more like a teacher.
But he was more like a teacher.
Yeah, see, that's how it's supposed to be. It's
more like a mentor, you know. But nowadays it's just kind of crazy. But yeah.
What's your prediction?
My prediction, I was gonna say the AI stuff too, but that's really what it is, man. I feel like things are gonna change, man, in this next decade. Media's gonna get more sensitive.
Why though?
I just feel like
stop tripping, bro. I just feel like
what it is people just need to find something else to do. You know?
Other than go bashing on someone else.
Exactly. If you don't like his shit, don't follow his shit. Don't comment. Just
don't like it.
Let the man be. Let him get his bag.
Let him do what
I hate people that like why if you want to go comment and talk so much shit about what he posting, why are you even looking at shit? Why are you even following?
You took the liberty to fucking look at it,
and take the liberty to think about what you're gonna type.
What you're gonna type.
Yeah, man.
Instead of doing something else productive.
Instead of just go do something else. But that's the world we live in. It's you know what? It's more. It's a lot for a lot of people. It's become like status symbol.
Yeah.
Like to like.
You gotta stand up.
Yep, you gotta stand.
You gotta march.
You gotta
just.
Not even
Not
that.
march, but I'm saying no. That's like that's how it. That's how all that shit.
Like
I'm
above
all comes
somebody.
Together. Yeah.
You know, you say above somebody. Cause like they wanted me to go to like college and stuff, but it was you know what their reason was for me to go to college, so I could tell somebody else that my cousin did this in college. I was like, what's a piece of paper when you don't even land jobs? You know what I'm saying?
Spending $100,000 on the job
on a job. You
no,
exactly right. Bro.
No,
spending spending
$100,000
to get a bare minimum job, right?
And then become in debt. Yes, there's fast food, but
so stay tuned for that one. That's another thing we're gonna talk about probably in the next episode. Like school, like you know.
Yeah, because I want to see my inside.
Take on that.
On both sides. I just the only thing I like about school, I don't like how expensive it is. That's the only problem with school for me. As far as college, it's so
bro.
expensive.
So that's gonna cap it off. This episode of the podcast. Make sure y'all like this video. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
I'm out. Oh yeah. Follow me on Instagram.
Follow me on IG.
You gotta
I don't even know what it is. It's gonna be something big smooth, right? I'm gonna change it. You know what? Don't even follow my Instagram. I'm gonna do it in the next
The
video.
link is in the description, y'all.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the description. Exactly.
We out.
Before you shoot him, look him in his eyes. Introduce him to God. They ain't got shit to do with mine. Amen.